Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Star, and this is April's monthly forecast for Cancer. Dear Cancer, April 2026 is your major proving ground, a month that tests your endurance, your authority, and your ability to hold your position under pressure. The month begins on an emotional and deeply personal note with the full moon in Libra on April 2, falling in your fourth house of home, family, and roots, pushing you to settle a family or property matter that has been left hanging. But very quickly, the focus shifts to the very top of your chart, your 10th house of career, reputation, status, and authority in Aries, which becomes the center of an extraordinary planetary buildup. As Mars and then Mercury move into this sector and align with Neptune and Saturn, you are placed under intense pressure to perform, lead, and shoulder major responsibility. At the same time, Jupiter in Cancer amplifies your personal ambitions and growth, but its difficult angles to the planets in Aries suggest a clash between what you want for yourself and what career structures, bosses, or authority figures demand from you. This month tests your will. It does not reward fragility, it crowns discipline. By the end of the month, Uranus moves into your 12th house, opening the door to a long cycle of psychological and spiritual liberation. Professionally, this is arguably the most decisive and high-stakes month of your entire 2026. The new moon in Aries on April 17 opens a powerful door for a major promotion, a new title, or the launch of a project that puts you directly in the spotlight. But the path is full of traps. Between April 13 and 17, as Mars and Mercury align with Neptune, you need to be extremely careful with unclear contracts, professional rumors, or manipulative situations that could damage your reputation. Do not believe everything you hear. The real test arrives on April 20 and 21 when Mars and Mercury join Saturn. This is when illusion falls away and the professional reality becomes impossible to ignore. You will be required to work hard, stay sharp, and act with absolute discipline. Any mistake, delay, or lack of seriousness could bring immediate administrative consequences, while commitment and resilience can solidify your place at the top. Financially, the Sun entering Taurus on April 20 activates your house of gains, professional rewards, and networks, beginning a period where your efforts start to produce real results. April 24 may bring a sudden and positive financial surprise through the Venus-Uranus conjunction, possibly unexpected funding, support, or profits tied to a group venture or tech-related opportunity. But on April 26, the Mercury-Jupiter square warns against overspending or exaggerating future gains. Keep your estimates realistic. Emotionally, the month opens with a clear need to get your inner and domestic world in order. The full moon in Libra on April 2 highlights your home life and can bring a final decision about moving, resolving a family dispute, or closing a domestic chapter that has affected your emotional stability. On April 4, the Venus-Pluto square may trigger control issues, jealousy, or manipulative tension involving a friend or someone in your wider social circle. Do not try to dominate the situation, and do not let anyone use emotional pressure against you either. With work pressure running so high all month, your biggest challenge in love is simple but brutal: making enough room for your partner and not dragging your frustration from work back into the home. Once April 24 arrives and Venus enters Gemini, your emotional style becomes quieter, more private, and far more inward-looking. You may feel drawn to complete discretion in your love life, become interested in a connection that stays hidden from others, or simply need to pull back and heal old emotional wounds before deciding what your current relationships really mean. With Uranus also moving into this same 12th house territory, the end of the month begins freeing you from emotional illusions that may have shaped your private life for far too long. April is not gentle with you. It pushes you into a visible test of strength, leadership, and emotional maturity. Your career demands everything. Your home life demands clarity, and your inner world demands honesty. There is real pressure here, but also real reward. This month can establish you in a powerful new position, provided you stop trying to please everyone and start operating with structure, restraint, and nerve. Hold the line. What breaks now was never stable. What survives becomes the foundation of your next chapter. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest predictions.